Hey everybody, this is Chuck with the Buy Red channel. It is March 3rd. It's about noon. I had the day off, thought I'd make a video. And I've been wanting to talk about this for a while. It's unfunded liabilities. That's what American taxpayers, you, me, our children, the next generation, it's what we owe thanks to this monster federal government that just keeps spending. Keeps throwing money into their programs that are a slap in the face to the free market economy, have never worked and won't ever work. Can't happen. America's giant Ponzi scheme, unfunded liabilities. For instance, Social Security is about $14.2 trillion with a T, unfunded liabilities. And that's the good one, because Medicaid is $18.8 trillion. And that one's not too bad when you throw in Medicare, which is about $75 trillion. Just those three bureaucratic nightmares are over $100 trillion. Unbelievable. If it was $1 billion, we could stomp our feet a little bit, work our way out of it. But we're talking $100 trillion. That is all the proof anybody with any common sense needs to know that we're not coming out of this. This system will collapse. That is roughly $350,000 for every citizen of the United States. Nobody can afford that. Maybe a movie star, maybe a rock star, but everyday people like me and you, we're not coming out of this. You can go to the National Debt Clock. It's right online, right on your computer, and you can see all these stats. It's a good site. Everybody should check that out. Other things that are in really big trouble right now, but along the same lines, there's about 20 million former and current state workers whose pensions are about $1 trillion underfunded, and there'll be no bailout for them. They're not coming out of that either. That's $1 trillion for the common man. We can't pay that. We can't do that. But there's 20 million people that are going to take a big hit. And this is just unfolding right now. People are just realizing that these UAW workers, the Delphi workers, they're just seeing how these pensions weren't safe, how they worked all these years, and their pensions are going to be the first things to go. And I'm not talking 5-10 years down the road. If we make it another 2 years under this system, it'll be a miracle. That's how much trouble we're in. Even Dylan Ratigan on MSNBC just a month or so ago, he was on national TV talking about the $23.7 trillion that has been poured into this black hole to save these huge banks, to save Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan and Morgan Stanley. And Bernanke gets right on TV and even to our Congress, he will not tell them where this money has come from, where it's being spent. It's all unfunded liabilities, and it's all on your back. That's where it's at. It's really unbelievable, but it's true. There are so many questions we must now ask ourselves. How did we get in this shape? Who allowed this to happen? Where are the citizens of the United States? Why are they not standing up, ready to revolt? This nation was founded as a republic. The founding fathers themselves escaped an elite system of serfdom and bankers and religious persecution. They understood tyranny. They were great patriotic men willing to die to establish a Bill of Rights endowed from their Creator. Now America seems to be on the fast track to hyperinflation. Just like Weimar Germany experienced in the 1920s, which led to the rise of Adolf Hitler. Just like the people of Zimbabwe are suffering through right now. But the sad fact is, you take the German situation and Zimbabwe, add them together, and America still currently has more debt than both of them. Many more questions unanswered. As the Republicans blame the Democrats, as the Democrats blame the Republicans, the people who are awake are realizing that over time, Americans have become debt slaves, led by the workings of the Federal Reserve. Established in 1913, it's a private corporation whose primary role, through inflation, seems to be to devalue the dollar. And it's working, as our currency has lost about 98% of its purchasing power since the Fed gained control. But yet even more unanswered questions. Where is the mainstream media in all this? Why are they useless? Do you watch these phony presidential debates? Do you see these easy softball questions they throw at Obama? Why don't they address these unfunded liabilities?